Looks just like Chantel. 90-Day Fiancé's Pedro Jimeno introduces Chantel lookalike GF after divorce. Pedro Jimeno from 90-Day Fiancé has introduced his new girlfriend on Instagram, and many fans believe she bears a striking resemblance to his Chantel Everett. Originally from the Dominican Republic, Pedro married Chantel in 2016 after relocating to the United States on a K-1 visa. During their marriage, Pedro encountered various setbacks in their relationship, stemming from cultural differences, life goals, and family conflicts. Despite his efforts to mend the relationship, Pedro ultimately decided to end things in 2022. Pedro and Chantel finalized their divorce in 2023 and moved forward with their lives. Wrote Chantal Jr. Best of luck. Although Pedro didn't explicitly confirm his relationship status on social media, rumors suggest that he took his new girlfriend to the Dominican Republic to introduce her to his mother, Lydia Morel, and his sister, Nicole Jimeno. It's wonderful to see Pedro finally in a committed relationship after his previous relationship with Chantel ended badly. The new photos suggest that might why he was drawn to Chantel. However, the resemblance between his new girlfriend, Chantel, suggests that Pedro's previous relationship issues weren't due to a lack of attraction. It's possible that he was initially in love with her due to the constant family drama that caused stress and affected his work. Pedro has finally moved on, and it seems like he's taking the right step by introducing his new girlfriend to meet his family. He doesn't want to repeat the same mistakes he made in his previous. It'll be interesting to see how Pedro's new relationship develops in the coming months. Hopefully, his new partner will impress his family and build a strong relationship with them, something that Chantel was unable to do. It's not surprising that Pedro is interested in a woman who resembles Chantel. However, it's interesting that he's finally going public with his new relationship 3 years after his previous one ended. It seems like Pedro has taken the time to heal and move on from his failed marriage. While Chantel has been featured in multiple seasons, casually dating different people, Pedro has chosen to stay away from reality TV. By keeping his romantic life private, the 90-Day Fiancé franchise cast member has cultivated a strong relationship with his new girlfriend, even introducing her to his mother and sister. An international cast member from 90-Day Fiancé has achieved a major career milestone in the United States, winning the hearts of many fans along the way. Over the years, several foreign cast members of 90-Day Fiancé have left their home countries to pursue their American dreams in the United States. Jasmine Pineda moved to the United States in early 2023 and has quickly found success as a popular reality star. She has launched her own fitness brand, partnered with renowned fashion brands, and has been earning a substantial income by creating personalized videos for her fans. These revenue streams have enabled her to send money to her family in Panama. Similarly, Asolo Pula moved from Samoa to the United States to marry Kalani Fagata and to build a better life. Despite communication and cultural differences, the couple married in 90-Day Fiancé Season 6. However, they faced marital issues due to financial hardships, as Asolo was expected to send the majority of his earnings back home to his family in Samoa. His mother, Lesina, expected him to support her financially. Asolo's sister, Tammy, even questioned Kalani why she chose to be a stay-at-home mother instead of working and potentially contributing more money to send to his family. Asolo worked at a resort in Samoa where he met Kalani. After moving to the United States, he experienced a language barrier and struggled to find a suitable job. Asolo eventually found work at a local frozen yogurt shop, handing out free samples. Thanks to his lively personality and impeccable dancing skills, he later landed a part-time job as a Polynesian dancer at a local resort. Despite all these jobs, they weren't enough to alleviate the financial strain, so he continued to search for more lucrative opportunities. In May, Asolo posted a video from the training camp, expressing his happiness at having access to his phone for an hour. Asolo has now completed his basic combat training and recently shared pictures from the ceremony, captioned, "Turning green and my boys here with me." In the U.S. Army, in the video, Asolo appeared emotional and proud, dressed in an Army combat uniform with a camouflage pattern and a patrol cap. Kalani and Asolo many challenges in their relationship. They had 2 sons together, but their marital problems ultimately led to their breakup. However, things have worked out well for both of them. Kalani has found a new partner, and Asolo has found purpose. Kalani has expressed pride in her ex-husband, stating, "Everything really has fallen into place for all of us, even though it's different than what we had originally planned." She mentioned that the 90-day continue to excel in the army. The throuple's trip is off to a rocky start after Amani learned Annie has been keeping her a secret from her family and had sex with Matt without her knowledge. The drama unfolded on the March 16th episode of 90 Day Fiancé, the day after Matt and Amani arrived in Tijuana to meet Annie in person. That night, Matt and Annie said they had sex alone at the hotel after attempting to initiate with Amani, who was apparently feeling under the weather. But Amani was not pleased when Annie spilled the beans about their intimate moment as the trio soaked in a hotel hot tub. Related, 90 Days Sarper says he's unsure he'd still date Shakina if I had a chance to go back. My life was peaceful, exclusive. I didn't think anyone was hiding it from you, Matt said to Amani, later stating in a confessional, I figured as long as we were all there that it was okay. Earlier that same day, during the drive to Guadalajara, Annie revealed to Matt and Amani that she had not told her family the truth about their relationship. Instead, she said she told her brother that Matt is her boyfriend and Amani is just a friend. As a result, Amani was hurt. Related, 90 Day Fiancé alum Annie Sowen and husband David Toborowski welcome first baby together, shining light in our lives. Annie insisted it's not easy to be open with her family about being in a throuple, but promised to introduce Amani as her girlfriend. In her own confessional, Annie suggested her Catholic family might not support her being in a polyamorous relationship. She feared telling her family the truth as she worried they would cut off all communication with her. My family is my whole life, she said in a confessional. Later, to Amani, Annie explained that not all people understand their situation. Related, 90 Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda is pregnant. Reality star expecting baby number 3, her first with boyfriend Matt Brownies, so happy. But Amani was still frustrated, especially with the timing of the news. In a joint confessional with Matt, Amani expressed concerns that they might not be on the same page as Annie. But Amani was still frustrated, especially with the timing of the news. In a joint confessional with Matt, Amani expressed concerns that they might not be on the same page as Annie. We're thinking we're going to go home and, start planning a divorce and a wedding. And then to hear that we're still there, where you're hiding me, I can't help but to think that she maybe is not taking this seriously, Amani said. After arriving at their next hotel, Matt and Amani had a heart-to-heart about Annie's comments. Amani said her feelings were hurt, but that she was done being hidden. I lived my life hiding, hidden, all that, since I was a kid, she told her husband. I deserve better. We deserve better. Matt also disagreed with Annie's approach, adding that it made the situation awkward. He added, I think it needs to be brought up, before suggesting they sleep on it. Related, 90 Day, Sarper refuses to curb his old side after Shakina warns her daughter won't approve of their marriage. But after Annie revealed that she and Matt had sex the night prior, Amani's anger shifted to her husband. I have much more respect for you telling me that, Amani told Annie before turning to Matt and exclaiming, you didn't even tell me. Eric was arrested on July 4 following an incident with Leda, and he is now facing 2 misdemeanor charges. Days later, on July 10, Eric announced that he and Leda were mourning the death of their baby girl, Elisa Eleanor Rosenbrook, who died at 12:53 p.m. on July 9, after spending 5 days on life support at the hospital. The 90 Day Fiancé alum was arrested on July 4 on account of domestic battery and domestic disorderly conduct, according to People. While the victim remained anonymous in the court documents, the initials and birthdate on the document line up with those of his wife, Leda Margaretha Rosenbrook. At the time of his arrest, Leda told the authorities that she had found Eric intoxicated and passed out in his car outside of her apartment. Leda refused to allow Eric to hold their baby while he was drunk, which led to him hitting her. Are 90 Day Fiancés Leda and Eric Rosenbrook still together? The 90 Day Fiancé stars are not together at the moment. As of July 16, Eric's Facebook relationship status has been changed to separated. This news comes a little over a year after Leda filed for a divorce from Eric on February 12, 2024. However, Leda requested that the filing be dismissed a few days later. Leda and Eric's newborn daughter, Elisa Eleanor Rosenbrook, died on July 9, 2025, after spending 5 days on life support. On the morning of July 10, Eric posted on Facebook that their daughter had died. He stated, "It destroys me and shatters my world to announce that over the weekend, tragedy has struck. Yesterday at 12:53 p.m., after 5 days on life support, my beloved daughter, little Elisa Eleanor Rosenbrook, slipped the Shirley bonds to join her grandfather Tom. While the post has since been deleted, when her daughter was first hospitalized, Leda posted on Instagram, "Dear God, you can take." Cara Royer and Guillermo Royer are one of several couples featured on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9. The couple was first introduced during 90 Day Fiancé Season 9. Guillermo moved to the United States from the Dominican Republic to marry Cara and begin a new life. Shortly after the season ended, Cara and Guillermo welcomed their son Nicholas. Since then, Cara and Guillermo's marriage has taken a turn for the worse. The couple is documenting their struggles on Happily Ever After? Season 9, although it isn't clear when the season was filmed. Several signs point to Cara and Guillermo no longer being together, which has caught the attention of eagle-eyed fans. Here's everything we know so far. During the premiere of Happily Ever After? Season 9, Cara and Guillermo revealed that their marriage is currently struggling. One of the reasons behind this is the couple's disagreements over one another's careers. Cara expressed frustration over Guillermo quitting a job that provided their family with health insurance. Guillermo did this with hopes of becoming a pilot. However, Cara sees it as an unrealistic goal for the time being. On the other hand, Guillermo has his own frustrations with Cara's music career. Cara is currently a bachata singer and performs regularly. She feels frustrated with Guillermo's lack of interest in attending her shows, which has led her to not feel supported by him. Guillermo, on the other hand, feels similarly annoyed with Cara's lack of support for his ambitions. The Season 9 premiere revealed that Cara and Guillermo are estranged to the point of sleeping in separate rooms. Cara also added that during a couple's therapy session, Guillermo claimed he wasn't sure that he loved her. The couple is trying to work on things while taking care of Nicholas, but they continue to hit roadblocks. Cara admitted that she never expected her marriage to feel this way, and she's nervous that she won't be able to fix something that's already so broken. One of the biggest signs of a breakup is when couples remove one another from social media. Cara's Instagram currently doesn't have any recent photos of Guillermo, apart from a promotion for Happily Ever After. Similarly, there is no sign of Cara on Guillermo's Instagram either. Cara's account is mainly focused on promoting her work, while Guillermo's is mostly photos of him with Nicholas. Cara and Guillermo have also unfollowed one another on their Instagram accounts. It wouldn't make sense to unfollow your partner, so this is a huge indication that Cara and Guillermo may no longer be. Long before Cara and Guillermo were announced for Happily Ever After, fans were speculating that the two had broken up. Much of this was due to their social media activity, which has been raising suspicion for months. Several times throughout the last year, rumors have spread through the 90 Day Fiancé world of Cara and Guillermo's alleged split. While it's important to take these rumors with a grain of salt, all of the signs currently point to Cara and Guillermo no longer being together. Removing one another from social media and acting distant online is a huge sign of a potential split. Furthermore, Cara and Guillermo's current struggles on Happily Ever After make a breakup between them seem more believable. Since Cara and Guillermo are featured on a season that's currently airing, it's unlikely that their relationship status will be confirmed anytime soon. When Season 9 comes to an end, Cara and Guillermo will